Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's sunny Southern California. So glad you can join us here at the sold-out Staples Center. And, of course, Pau Gasol. Despite what he brought to this team in his absence, they've really taken off.
And Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis is out there at Patton. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the 2 guard. And Davis puts it in.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Porzingis passes to Patton. And it's tonight. Davis inside. Then by Porzingis. The layup off target. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, you say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time in this offense rolling.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, if the watch continues, every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Hardaway, no good.
That makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Cousins dishes to Bazemore. Outside for Davis. Back to LeBron. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway passes to Doncic. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Doncic against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Outside, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
An exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. The big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight.
James looking it over. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis missing.
Well, defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Dallas moving the ball around. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Bazemore. Doncic, no good.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Bazemore with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Davis throws it down.
You gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few. Others, spots the open man with ease.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Hardaway. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Davis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis inside. Davis is up. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And this is why his teammates trust him. James has a sensational feel for when to dish it.
Mavericks trail by 6. And see, Webb, so many talked about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they have Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs was the gold standard. Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
Cousins throws it down.
Fighting through foul and converting. Gotta love the aggressiveness of Cousins.
A different look for Dallas. Marcus Morris comes in for Justin Patton, and Jones subbed in for Terry Rozier. Poked loose and stolen by Bazemore. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic LU jam.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Well, yeah, they set an aggressive tone early. The trick is maintaining this place.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Anthony Davis, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. He's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
That's the perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
There's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Here's a look at some stats for Chris.
Videos namin. Agad,
remarkable tear this past month. 9th in scoring, 11th in three-point field goal percentage, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Basket counts, and it's 7 points for LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Dishes it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And
That's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Mavericks making the shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Kuzma. After Luka Doncic's bucket, that one's not going to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Jones finds Porzingis. Over Davis.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Morris is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Jones. And it's Doncic in at the 2-guard spot.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent hit.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right there. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that game.
The pass to Covington. Right side Davis. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
But it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got his first basket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Mavericks trail by 15. Shot to stop the run. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Frazier's got his first points of the night.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Covington with the bucket.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to it.
Jones dishes to Doncic. And it's good for 2. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Left side Jones. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And where the shots been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Mavericks.
And even when the D3 has been there, they've stayed away from it. They're working hard to get shots from close range, resisting that urge to get too loose with their shot selection.
Now here's LeBron. 32 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the top of the key. Kept alive. Porzingis on the foul.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Pass to Covington. Loads it up for Davis. And finished off on Davis.
Terrific floor awareness. I mean, this obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Mavericks trail by 14. And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by James.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Here's Doncic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And here is James. 9 points in the game so far. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line.
When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have to. Nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost numbers of 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, he baits you to reach in, and then there's a presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling him, "La," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan? What he does and being so strong attacking the hole. And DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art to it.
Lock at 6. Here's Patton. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now LeBron. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And that one drops. And that's now 18 points for Anthony Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. LeBron James, number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
It's Samart. Goes out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. To the inside. Well, they recover.
The defensive Cousins making his presence known with a quick leaping ability, which he uses to block shots.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Patton. Ron right side. Bazemore. No one around him. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Now, here's Doncic, guarded by Kuzma. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Selden, a three-pointer off the mark. And so Cousins will bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Now, here's Bazemore. He's got 5. He kicks to Cousins. Clock is at 3. And it's blocked.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
I'm sure he loves that matchup. He gives him a big size advantage down low.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Pass to Cousins. From 12 feet out. And LeBron gets it to go with... The assist by Cousins. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Doncic kicks to Patton. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Patton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
James.
And one.
Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, come on, we all know LeBron is used to getting fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for Robert Covington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dallas also making the switch. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The feed to James. And Porzingis, here we go. Goes back up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Yep.
That about...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Oh, yeah, especially how he established great positions, showing some nice footwork. He really read how the defense was playing.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the middle, and Davis throws it down.
And sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
That's a surprise. Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Hardaway. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the rejection by James. Here's Davis. Dinwiddie kicks it to Bazemore. Cousins, the pass to Bazemore. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Absolutely fearless. A nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wayne.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
When it comes to video reviews, Sue Webb, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. But the main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from a team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points. Dallas calls timeout. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vlade or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues, and just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform that can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks trail by 15. Sweet little floater.
Ooh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Bazemore. Now, here's Cousins. 5 points in the game. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Cousins is a big body who knows just how to back down the deep. When he has the room to throw it down, he does not hesitate for 1 second.
Kicks it to Hardaway. Over James. Pocket 6. Porzingis can't hit.
They did not leave him open like that. He got away with one there.
Bazemore finds James. Outside for Davis. Bazemore for 3. They get it back. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a massive guy. Cousins is a wrecking ball.
It's stolen by Davis. That's tipped. Inside. And the rejection by Cousins.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The pass to Porzingis goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Jones checked in for the Mavericks. LeBron kicks it to Bazemore. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And it's Jones with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's an 18-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their 2nd of this 5-game road trip.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
1:41 left in the 3rd quarter. Bazemore passes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
To the paint, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Cousins dishes to Dinwiddie. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's LeBron. It's good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Jones drives in. A pass to Porzingis and stolen by Cousins. Yamaguchi Bazemore with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Cousins. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 20.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jones. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but they just feel a lot bigger.
You can't get James into the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drop.
What?
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Mavericks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Jones. James outside. And the dunk by LeBron.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
A putback. And that's Anthony Davis with the... Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. A grand total of 28 points. They have no answer for him defensively. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Keep the ball moving, quick decisions. Get the ball from side to side. Set better screens. Defensively, we got to do a much better job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas, Marcus Morris is out there with Doncic. Then it's Jones. Then there's Frazier. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Frazier kicks to Doncic. Here's Jones. And the rejection by LeBron.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive protection artist. You got to check your rear view when you drive it to the hole.
Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up. Jones has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Dallas. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
He's playing lights out right now. Inspired basketball in the second half.
Mavericks trail by 21. Runs in the pass to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Doncic. Fades away. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. LeBron is doubled. Lakers passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Mavericks trail by 20. And stolen by James. Covington finds Davis. And here's Bazemore. And chin shot. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Brunson. side, Jones. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers leading by 20. For a long time, beat writers and media personnel have determined NBA awards. See Webb as someone who's been up for some of these. Do you feel the voting system as structured now is fair?
I don't know how it can be fair if it doesn't have any players or coaches involved. You know, I can't necessarily vote on the best doctors because I don't know what it entails, but I can definitely trust other doctors to give their comments on their peers. I think peer awareness is some of the most reliable that you can go for. But, I mean, we have some very knowledgeable writers, sports writers, and media personnel that know. But for the most part, you need help of the players and the coaches to make sure that the integrity is there.
Selden passes to Jones. He gets it in there. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
James kicks to Davis. Here's Bazemore. The second chance effort, and Davis lays it in. Davis has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jones, no luck. Lakers leading by 19. Here's Covington, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Mavericks. Pass to Selden. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Here's Frazier. Another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Kobe's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Wayne Selden. Inside, here's Frazier. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Lakers leading by 17. LeBron with it. And finished off by LeBron.
And did you see the screen? That was set for him. I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
That was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Gotta give him a few big pats on the back.
Hardaway kicks to Jones. Now the pass to Porzingis, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Justin Patton, he's checked in for Dallas. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about is the rotation. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
I like to see them getting the ball down low, and then getting a quality shot.
Hardaway against James. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing it down. With the one hand. Woo!
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Porzingis finds Hardaway. Jones against LeBron. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Hardaway. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And piling on to that big lead. We know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
I mean, yeah, you can't break that. Not now. Defensively. At this point, I mean, you're already too far in the hole.
Jones against Bryant. Down low. Outside for Davis. Puts one up from 19. Lakers passing it around. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this...
Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See what you think the changes will promote, better competition.
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy today the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's blocked, but they recover it. Pass to Caruso. Five to shoot. Smith. Here's Caruso. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Smith. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Puts up a 3. Pass to Kuzma. Smith outside. Here's Caruso. Second shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they could pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it